All right. Hello and welcome, Aries, to your monthly tarot and astrology reading for February 2023. My name is Jeff. I'm an astrologer and intuitive tarot reader here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. It may resonate with you or not. It's not a problem. You just take what you need and you leave the rest. I'd like to thank everyone for all their likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. And if you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button and support us here at Raise Your Vibration TV. All right, Aries, let's begin your reading for February 2023. As you notice here, I picked out 2 cards already in advance. Messages for you. Okay, so let's start off with 3 cards as we see here. Okay. Aries, we look like we've got some thinking to do. Maybe restructuring our thinking. This is a new way of thinking, actually. So right away, we're going into February with this sense of, all right, we either have to get rid of some beliefs that we may have. We've got to change the game for ourselves here because the way of thinking isn't working. This may also mean that you need to step up to the plate. Maybe there is some issues that you need to just get off your chest. Because as you move on here, it looks like whatever is that you're planning on having done or wanting to get done will happen. It will happen this month. But the thing is that this person is carrying a lot of baggage along the way. And your guides are really telling you that you don't need to do that. So right away at the beginning of the month, we're seeing that we need to come up with new ideas, new approaches. You can see that this person is in deep contemplation, thinking about maybe new ways of doing things, maybe a new idea, business venture, something that you love to do. And the Queen of Swords shows somebody that sticks to it. So now here we go, Aries. If you're going to start something, stick through it. Don't get bored with it. Don't lose passion in it. Keep your passion going and burning with this, because whatever this idea is, looks like it's going to be advantageous as long as you are willing to accept the change and willing to stick through it. That's a problem with Aries. Sometimes is you love to start things. It's that spring, the rush of spring, all of a sudden everything blooms at the first time it's sunny and warm out. But then that's it. You know what I mean? And that's it. You just got that one push. And what you need to do is really knuckle down on the mental abilities here and change the way that you think, probably about yourself. Let some of these things go too, So there's going to be a lot of thinking going on for you right at the beginning of the month. That's not a problem. On February 5th, we are having a full moon. Full moons bring things to light. So this could be going with your whole way of thinking. Now I see things clearly now. This person is above right above the clouds and really seeing things from an eagle-eyed view. Now I see everything. And Aries, this is going to be taking place in the sign of Leo, which has to do with romance, your need for love, your need to shine. And it's happening in your 5th house, which has to do with romance. Well, February is the month of romance, so some of y'all Aries are going to get some love. And that's good. That's good. As long as you're not carrying anything with you from a previous relationship. Maybe that's what you need to rethink. You know what? I think it's time to let go of so-and-so and time to move on, and I'm going to do it because I deserve better. So it's you reaching out and finding out about love. Like Aries, if you're single, this is going to be meeting somebody this coming weekend, so congratulations in advance. Go with it. Have fun. This full moon is fun. But it seems like for Aries, you're really going to be seeing things through. You're really going to see the whole picture, and it's going to become a lot more clear for you, which is good. If we stick with the same thoughts, and especially if they don't work for us, things start to go a little wonky. You know what I mean? So let's progress throughout the month here. But that full moon in your fifth house, I mean, have some fun this weekend, you know? Maybe if you are in a relationship, go out and do something fun, something romantic. You know, it doesn't have to be extravagant. It could just be something little that means something to that person, you know? That's romance. I mean, why complicate it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, we don't want to be feeling discontent. Let's not get bored. Let's just not sit around and wait for things to come to us. Let's vibe up to those things that we want and that we want to do. Again, it's about changing your mind. Well, I'm just not going to sit here with my thoughts. This looks like you're about to take some action, okay? And the Page of Wands shows that we need to have that renewed spark. I'm going to welcome in this change. You know, I'm not going to sit in it, because that's what this person's doing. They're just kind of just wasting away and totally content with it. You know, now I'll just spill all my bowls and, you know, I'm not going to pay really any attention to them, because there's a sense of boredom. You know, you want to move forward, but your thoughts, I guess, have to be in line with what's going on here. But there's definitely going to be a shift. Mercury is going to be moving into Aquarius February 11th. So that could be that renewed sense of change. You know, Aquarius brings on these sudden revelations. And with that full moon happening that weekend, you still may be reeling from it the next week. And it makes you feel a little bit more grounded, you know, like know that you got this. Feel secure in all that you do. And see the beauty in things too. Maybe that's what the change of mind is also. So you could be changing your mind about a lot of things that are going on in your life. And that's cool, as long as you stick to it. We're going to constantly say that throughout our reading, is make sure you stick to it. And you know you can, Aries. You know you can. It seems like that fire's got to be started, and then it's got to burn and burn and burn. Keep that fire burning. Don't look for outside influences to keep that spark going. That happens with you and internally. So make sure you remember that for this month. Ooh. Well, things obviously look like they start picking up. And see, the thing is that right now, because you're so in a lack mentality, and I understand that. I understand that totally. It's kind of hard not to be these days, and this is the test for all of us, really. But for you, Aries, I think that's really hitting you a little bit harder than everybody else. And you may be a little angry about it. You may feel like you're being robbed of something. You know, I've been robbed this time, robbed of my money. You know, I got to pay more for everything. So you're focused on lack here. And you don't want to go down that road. Actually, you want to focus on things that are coming to you. Again, it's about changing your thoughts in the first realm of the month. So always be aware of that. No, I'm not going to feel like I've lost time or I'm wasting money or I lost money. I know that money is an energy form and it flows to me. You know, what this is trying to say is, you know, let's not focus on what we don't have yet. Let's focus on what we have and that we're getting it. It's so important to do that. And it's just a subtle shift of thought. And that's what it's all about for you this month, Aries. And what they're trying to say here is trust your intuition. Trust that inner being. It's so sharp for you. Use it. Because if you instead focus on abundance and reach for those goals and continue with that new way of thought, the Ten of Cups is here to say everything's going to be just the way that you envisioned it. Because that's true mastery, is realizing that your energy and your thoughts and your emotions all work together to broadcast a signal which brings like things to you. It's the way the universe works, folks. Let that be a lesson this month so you can move on forward and be in control of your life without feeling like you're out of control. Some of you may feel out of control, but this month The thing is don't dwell in that realm. That is shame, guilt, apathy. It's all the things that don't level us up to what we want, because we always have to level up. And that's not with achievements. It's simply with our energy. Remember that, okay? Let's move forward. February 18th, the sun's going to be moving into Aquarius. And then the 20th, we are going to have a new moon in Pisces in your 12th house. So this is all about going through that mental storage shed, the subconscious, and going through all of these different ways of thought and see what's holding you back. You know, it's your thoughts that are holding you back from what you want. So this new moon is going to give you a good indication. That's when later in the month or when you're going to start seeing results that, yeah, if I change the way I think about the things that I have or not have in my life, I get them. And I know that I'm going to get them, because this shows like a great time here. It's just like a shift in what you're thinking and how to go about that. And it's so important for you to always keep that going, to keep that momentum going. Don't quit. All right, let's get some more here. We're going to grab that card and then shuffle some more, please. Thank you, angels, guides, and spirits. Yeah, we're definitely going to be almost making, having a review of some of the things that are going in our lives and realizing that we may have some self-deceptive qualities going on here. And that's going to be a revelation around the new moon. That's going to be February 20th in that area. And it's going to be you digging out things from the past that no longer serve you. Aries, it seems like you're on a trajectory here to change your thoughts, change your life. And it looks very possible. And then it's the sun card. Once you've got the sun and the moon here, you've got your emotions working with where you want to go and what you want to do. And it's actually a beautiful energy here. It shows some kind of struggle, but as long as you know that it's your thoughts that are making you struggle, things start to smooth out and you start to see results, because you've gotten 2 10s at the end of each of these lines. And that is very indicative to me, and it keeps coming up to me that, listen, make sure you tell them that if they change their minds, they're going to get what they want this month. They're going to get closer to it. So let's really focus on what we're going to get and get excited about it and keep that momentum going and shine as brightly as possible. The sun does not ask permission to shine. It just does. Remember that, Aries. Okay? Okay. Let's do this. Oh, whoa. Okay. Yeah, see, we may be feeling a little guarded and a little almost feeling like we're being tested. And the thing is that you are, just so you know, and things are going to change for you. Things are going to start moving faster as we go towards the end of the month. You've got some good ideas here. Get that spark back. That's exactly what's going on here. Whatever is going on here, you've got some great ideas. Go with it. Whatever makes you happy. And embrace change. Embrace change. That is so important for this month for you. Embrace change. All right. Let's get some cards from the Psychic Tarot deck. 3 cards for Aries, please. 3 cards for Aries. Oops. All right, we've got disruption. Okay, we know that. All right, let's not focus on the disruption, because that's what we're doing currently. We may have had some things happen that we're unclear of in January. And the disruption is all coming from your self-confidence. That's your solar plexus, where your self-confidence and your self-esteem comes from. Maybe it's time to change the way you think about yourself. That's probably creating a lot of disruption in your life. Thank you very much. Yeah. And then focus on opening your heart. Excuse me, jeez. Open up your heart this month. That's what it's all about with February. I wish we could do that every month. And then love begins. So there is a shift from disruption to understanding that I need to build myself up and open my heart, and then my life really begins. Love begins. So if you are single, Aries, I'm telling you, you're not going to be in March. That's fantastic. So work towards that, okay? Now, let's get some other cards, other messages, please, for Aries, because we got stacks and stacks of them here, but we love the messages. And we love giving them, too. All right, get one more, please, for Aries. Thank you. Love the way that happens. Yeah, Four of Earth. It's showing that, you're holding back. You're being frugal. But then again, you got to get a control on your extravagances, So be careful of the finances. Remember, don't spend it like you got it. Be prepared. Get ready. There's a message coming, just so you know. Okay? Maybe something in the mail that has to do with money. Maybe taxes are coming back for you. Maybe you did your due diligence and here you are. You're reaping the rewards for it. And then the Ace of Water. Wow, we've got that right next to each other. This is about your emotions, trusting your intuition. It's opening up to your relationships and being more loving. This is the month to do it. All right. Let's get your hidden messages that we picked before we started. Let's start with this one. This is about the elements. So use nature spirits. Get into the four elements: earth, fire, air, water. You are a fire sign. So you have the ability to get that spark going in your life and do the things that you want to do. You've got a lot of ideas. You got to think them through and figure out how to do them. And we've got to get rid of some of the disruption in our life and stop focusing on it and being able to actually open up to love and really understand the true meaning of this month. It's all about love. Love is the highest and best that anyone can do or have. Now, let's look at this. Look at that. You can't make this up. Prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Well, Aries. I didn't look at that card before I actually, after your guides picked it out. That's it. What a great way to end on our forecast for February is prioritize your self-care. And that means change the thoughts about how you think about yourself. There could be some destructive things from your childhood that you thought didn't really bother you, but they hold you back. It would be a great time this month to release those. Build your self-esteem up one block at a time, all the way up to the heart chakra. Open that heart wide and open up to love, because when you do that, you take care of yourself. You're prioritizing your self-care. Aries, I hope this was good for you as it was for me. I hope you have a lovely February. Many blessings to you, and I will see you in March.